Good evening. Welcome. Woo. It's Wednesday Night Live here at Mile High Church, and it's a very special Wednesday night, as I'm sure you know. If you came this evening for a long sermon, I'm only going to talk for 2 hours tonight, not my normal one, so it's going to be good. No, actually, we've got a wonderful, wonderful night of music planned. Welcome to all of you who are here in the room. Welcome to those of you watching us online. This is a very special evening, and I hope that you're ready to tap your feet, to do some chair dancing or get up and do some real dancing, because we've got some amazing music this evening. So sit back, relax, and have a great time. Thanks for being here.
Bless you. Hey, everybody.
Gabriel Ebert, everybody. And Susan Mikulich. Ernie Martinez. Josh Byers on the drums. The Doctor, Dr. Ken Rattenstrom.
Hey, all right.
And Rob Lowe on the piano.
Let's do this.
Take it away.
At the day camp, we sat circle in the teepee. We all learned to jump to center. We planted baby trees, and like those saplings, put our roots into the ground, thirsty for spirit. And of course, Tom Litz, come on.
I was weary when I found your door. Shipwreck survivor, washed upon the shore without a bearing, or a chart to point the way. You gave me comfort in the darkness and hope for brighter days. And I can't remember what was on my troubled mind, or what I thought I was searching for, but I knew I was home, no longer alone. First time I walked through your door. The first time I walked through your door.
Own eyes, ageless travelers in flesh and bone disguise, who found this circle a refuge from the storm and stayed to keep the lighthouse burning.
If it's alive, it keeps growing toward the light. When we put our hearts together, the souls take flight. Souls take flight.
Seasons, our wisdom only grows.
Kept sacred by the elders who know the winter snows are not an ending, but point to other springs and the spirits sing.
us today how you found your way through this forest of demons and dangers. All the roads that you've traveled, the ships that you've sailed in this circle, you're no longer a stranger. We've arrived at this clearing from every direction. We were drawn by the sound of the drum to a fire in the darkness, a light on the road, and a voice that simply said, "Come, please come." You are held in the hands of spirits, lifted on the strong arms of love. Your soul has a song, can you hear it? It will help you rise up above. We'll continue this journey together. Through our hearts is the only way home. There is no storm we can't weather when we know that we're never alone. We've all got stories to tell of the times that we fell, always tapped into stumbles and surprises. But just rest for a while, share comfort and smile at spirit in all its disguises. We've arrived at this clearing from every direction. We were drawn by the sound of the drum to a fire in the darkness, a light on the road, and a voice that simply said, "Come, please come." You are held in the hands of spirits, lifted on the strong arms of love. Your soul has a song, can you hear it? It will help you rise up above. We'll continue this journey together. Through our hearts is the only way home. There is no storm we can't weather when we know that we're never alone. We're never alone. We're never alone. We're never
This is one of my favorite songs that my dad wrote, and so I have the honor of playing it for you tonight. I have grown weary from all of this trying. My soul is still crying for something that's true. I know you can hear me. Sometimes I can feel you. And I know I'm the reason you're finding it hard to get through. 'Cause I've got my own little stories, and I build them around me like walls, but they just get in the what you say when you call. So I will step aside, let your love move through me. My heart is open wide. I've been hiding so long, a candle in the darkness, and all along you knew me. Just waiting for the time I'd be still enough to hear your song. The answers, people and things. I've tasted the heartache that loving can bring. I've taken my chances. I felt the fire when you touched me, and I know there's still music inside me to make my heart sing. So I'm laying aside my defenses, I'm giving myself to the quest, because the song that you play when I get out of the way is my best. So I will step aside, let your love move through me. My heart is open wide, and my spirit is strong. A candle in the darkness, and all along you knew me. Just waiting for the time I'd be still enough to hear your song. You were just waiting for the time I'd be still enough to hear your song.
So, what you have just heard are 3 amazing songs written by singer-songwriter, minister, parent, teacher of parents, the magic, the mystery that is Dr. Barry Ebert.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for coming. It's great to get to play music for you tonight. It's great to have all these incredible people here to make it sound so good.
I will rise from my bed in the silence. Take my place before a candle, wrap my blanket round me, close my eyes, and just listen. Slow it down, it's just clocks and illusions. I wanna feel the love burning in me. If I had just one day, and the sun was rising on it now, how scared and how thankful I'd be. 'Cause
'Cause this is one fine day to be still alive and free. And when I look around and see all these things you left for me, I say thank you for giving me time to breathe. Thank you for giving me time to see. Today is the day I will look in your eyes and see God there. Through the window to your soul, all we really are, alive in this moment of truth. Here and now, here lies the magic. I want to spend every moment like gold. If I can just let go and know I'm not falling, I'll be made whole as this story unfolds. 'Cause this is one fine day to be still alive and free. And when I look around and see all these things you left for me, I say thank you for giving me time to breathe. Thank you for giving me time to see. The curve of a rainbow in the sky, kindness in my lover's eyes, pure white snow on sacred ground, setting sun as the earth turns round, bales of wheat on fertile land, a newborn baby in my hands, a love that never goes away. And I am only here to say thank you for giving me time to breathe. Thank you for giving me time to see. Thank you for giving me time to breathe. Thank you for giving me time to see. Thank you for giving me time. Yeah. All right, so we're going to, I know why most of you are here is because you want to see a picture of my granddaughter, right? That's why we're gathered here tonight. So, sweet Ruby, there she is. Already up on the board. So Ruby was born on November 7th of 2020, and it was a big day. It was when the election was certified, and there was just a lot of excitement. And we were sitting there, taking it all in, and I got a buzzing from my phone, and it was a picture of that little baby right there. And I thought, man, what a day. So, yeah, this is called Sweet Ruby. 3, 4. What a day it's been. We've been waiting for a while, living in the great uncertain, looking for a reason to smile. And And then the news broke through, and folks were dancing in the street with tears of joy and gladness and a sigh of great relief. And while we waited for the speeches, I felt a buzzing from my phone, and your dad sent me your picture. I knew our family had grown, 'cause you've come trailing clouds of glory from heaven, here to share your story and to leaven. We're so glad you chose this day to bring your joy and hope and love to rock our world. You beautiful baby girl, sweet Ruby, what a beautiful baby girl. Just to see your face, just to know you're finally here, fills our hearts with gladness and vanquishes our fear. You pulled us to this moment, made our lives brand new, and everything has changed because of you. And while the world looks to the future, our family does the same. You will know how much we love you when we sing your name, 'cause you've come trailing clouds of glory from heaven, here to share your story and to leaven. And we're so glad you chose this day to bring your joy and hope and love to rock our world. You beautiful baby girl, sweet Ruby, what a beautiful baby girl. Sweet Ruby, what a beautiful baby girl. So something I've got to do here over the years is watch a lot of kids grow up and leave. Somehow I've remained the same age, which is interesting. But a lot of them come back, you know, and it's so cool to see them. And so, yeah, this is for all the graduates that are out there, and I think we're all graduating from something. And this is a song I like to do around graduation time, and it's called Beautiful Child. Back when you lived with the angels, before you tried your body on, there was light all around you, and you knew you were part of the one. But your soul was still restless for action, with little work left to do. You looked down at your mother and dad, and you said, I'll take those two. And then the magic that happens that we can't explain brought you to this place in time, with a purpose even you can't remember till it pulls you in line. And the angels just whisper one message to you on the day they bring you here to this star. Always remember what a beautiful child you are. You brought everything with you, everything you needed to know. Like the acorns already in oak, looking for a place to grow. And you found that it's not always easy pushing your way towards the light. But it's all here to make you grow stronger and give you insight. And you made the choice to be here right now, your perfect moment in time. So when the world starts to look dark and strange, keep that in mind. Most of us forget where we came from, but home's not really all that far. So always remember what a beautiful child you are. Always remember what a beautiful child you are. You're ready to blossom, stand on your own in the world, build on your strengths and be joyful, keep your flag unfurled, travel wherever you're guided, but remember where your roots grow deep, and look for the best in the hearts of the people you meet. And you won't know your final destination, but choose a direction with heart. 'Cause sometimes the only solution is to get up and start. As immortal right now as you'll ever be, underneath this blanket of stars, always remember what a beautiful child you are. Always remember what a beautiful child you are. Always remember what a beautiful child you are. It's Ernie Martinez on the dobro, steel guitar, anything else with strings. You know, we just did Freebird in the other set. So one of the things I get to do here is spend a lot of time with Dr. Patty Lukenbach. We're the elders of the group now, and we've been going at it for a long time. So bless you, Dr. Patty, wherever you are. And yeah, Dr. Patty does a lot of the tough stuff here, a lot of the tough memorials, and so we've gotten to do a lot of those together. And one of those came up a while back. Some young family lost a baby in the hospital, just one of those things, right after it was born, and it was a big one. And you know, the grandparents were in town and all that, so they said they'd like to have a little service, and they wanted me to do a couple songs, Surely the Presence, which I always do, so I knew that one. And then they said, yeah, we'd like you to do something else too. And I had no idea what that might be, but I had a couple days, and somehow this song just wrote itself. It's called Guardian Angel. I saw an angel coming for you. I know it sounds crazy, but I swear it's true. She brought wings for your soul, and you were gone, only just said hello. and you left us here with our hearts all broken. But I know you want us to keep them open, 'cause you're on your way back home, and all is well. So we'll hold on, that's what we'll do. We'll hold on to each other, and we'll make it through. There's more to this story, and someday we'll see you again. Our guardian angel, that's what you are. You live in our hearts like a shining star. We'll never forget you, and wherever we go, you will be. You'll be our guardian angel. We never know what life has in store. There's a little we see, but there's so much more, and we can't understand why there's so much pain and sorrow. But you left us a gift when you flew away, and we must unwrap it day by day and treasure this love that will still be here tomorrow. So we'll hold on, that's what we'll do. We'll hold on to each other, and we'll make it through, 'cause there's more to this story, and someday we'll see you again. Our guardian angel, that's what you are. You live in our hearts like a shining star. We'll never forget you, and wherever we go, you will be. You'll be our guardian angel. So we're holding on tight to these candles. What else can we do? The smallest of lights in the darkest of nights to get this message through. Our guardian angel, that's what you are. You live in our hearts like a shining star. We'll never forget you, and wherever we go, you will be. You'll be our guardian angel. You'll be our guardian angel. You'll be our guardian angel. So we're going to bring Ernie up front here, play a little more dobro for you.
Yeah.
Ernie plays on all of my records. A lot of you people are wondering, God, why doesn't Barry ever record this stuff so we could purchase it? Well, out in the lobby right afterwards, but I won't get into that. But yeah, so it's a great treat to have Ernie Martinez with us here. This song is kind of about having a couple sons. And I grew up in a little town in upstate New York called Oswego, and I was the 5th generation of dudes in this little town. And I escaped and came out here, and a couple more dudes showed up in my family. So, yeah. So this one is about that, and it's called Moments of Glory. Goes out to Jesse and Gabe. Built right on the edge of Lake Ontario, a harbor from the pounding of the sea. Crossroads for the cargo ships and freight trains, and home to the likes of me. Now my grandpa was an engineer on the New York Central line, back when folks rode on passenger trains. My dad as a young man would ride up in the engine and watch that headlight cut through snow and rain. Held his breath when they headed across the trestle, felt the power of a downhill grade. Learned about time from a big pocket watch. He had no money, but he had it made. Generations of fathers and sons, bound by our blood and our stories, and now your journey has just begun. So here's to your moments of glory. It all looked easy enough from where I ran. You go from work to bar to bed and then back again. The factory's humming in overtime. The union was king back then. We had a tavern on every corner. Some let us schoolboys drink in the back. Ancient rites of passage in a small town. I guess everybody knew about that. But my father came home every evening, ate his supper with his family every night, took me fishing on the lake in the summertime. It didn't mean to matter if those fish would bite. Generations of fathers and sons, we're bound by our blood and our stories, and now your journey has just begun. So here's to your moments of glory. Turbulent time, and even small towns felt the shaking. So I headed west, found a house full of friends, and the boom town was here for the taking. I fell in love with the mountains and sunshine. I fell in love with your mother too. Played lots of music in smoky bars, tried to lose all the college I knew. But everything changed when you came along. An old house felt just like home. It seemed like baseball forever on Saturday mornings. I can't believe how fast you've grown. And I know things are different at the high school these days. Zero tolerance is all the rage. It ain't like the summer of love at all. No place for children to come of age. I hope I've given you the things you need. You've seen the best and the worst of me. But Now when you pack up and go, I just want you to know that I love your company. Generations of fathers and sons, we're bound by our blood and our stories, and now your journey has just begun. So here's to your moments of glory. Here's to your moments of glory. So we're going to switch up some instruments here and some people. Another thing that my boys did a lot of when they were growing up here is they got put in all the pageants and all the plays and sang all the songs, and there weren't that many kids around, so they really didn't have much choice. But you know, they wore the three-cornered hats and did all that stuff. And then after a while, Gabe started singing with me at Christmas Eve services. I don't know if any of you have ever been to a Christmas Eve service here, but I bet some of you have. And so yeah, we started with a song called "Tell Me" when he was just a little person like this, and we were doing this. And then as he got taller, that song made less sense, and so we wrote this song together. It's about being here on Christmas Eve. It's called "God Is in the World."
It even feels like it's about being here right now.
Well, it's still such a beautiful story. Synchronicity beneath the magic star. A soul-to-soul connection that brought wisdom seekers from afar.
And the angels were singing and the people could hear them, and they started telling their friends. Those friends gathered round and they lifted their voices and sang it again and again.
God is in the world. God is in the world. God is in the world right now. All over this planet, there's beautiful stories about the great ones who walked among us here. They taught people how to pray. They brought heaven from above. They turned water into wine and fear to love. And we all tell our children these beautiful stories in languages too numerous to name. Color and custom at the heart of it all. The story's still the same. God is in the world. God is in the world. God is in the world right now.
story about the night the Prince of Peace touched down, singing tidings of joy that shall be for all people. There are no borders in an angel's song.
And we'll be raising our candles to peace on earth and to our loved ones who slipped into the blue, and to seekers of truth all over this planet, to what we know is true. God is in the world. God is in the world. God is in the world right now. Right now. Right now. Well, that felt good. It really did. So I'm going to do a song that do at a lot of weddings. Jennifer and I have done this at weddings a lot. I think I wrote it for her, but she lets me sing it too, which is nice. So I wrote this song for a friend of mine was getting married. He was a little bit, this is the same show we do in Vegas. Only the,
You have so many people taking care of you
yeah,
right now.
only the costumes are different, but yeah. So, so this good buddy of mine was getting married, and he was a little over 50 and already had a little baby with this girl, and a lot of people said, you know, it's about time he got married, isn't it? Isn't it about time? And I said, actually, it's the perfect time. And that's what this song's about. So tonight is it, folks. It's the perfect time. 2, 3, 4. Is that you? Walking down the road towards me, I always knew I'd find your heart again exactly when it was meant to be. I know those eyes look beyond the veil to when we wrapped our hands together long ago, as today we found our way. It's the perfect time for our souls to dance again. Your world or mine, as if we had a clue. The stars are aligned right here at the perfect time. We feel it. Something's been weaving our lives together. Rolling into the heart of love. Is it true? There's really just one destination, and all those paths that we stumbled on, they led us to this sacred station. Those magic words, forever and ever, let us write them in the the sand. 'Cause we both know the greatest gift is this love in our hand. It's the perfect time for our souls to dance again. Your world on mine, as if we had a clue. Look to the heavens, the stars are aligned right here. At the perfect time. Time. At the perfect time. Jennifer Barrett, Mile High's own angel right there. I'd like to introduce my son Gabriel Ebert. Is going to do a couple songs for you right here. Grew up right here on this Alameda and Garrison spot.
Hey there, everybody. Thanks so much for coming out tonight. It's a real, I can't tell you what honor and privilege it is to be on the stage with these great musicians and to sing all these songs. I grew up singing these songs, and I was just a kid, so I think there was a part of me that took for granted the immense positivity and hope in the lyrics of my father. And as I've been preparing for this concert, I'm just overwhelmed with this feeling of gratitude for how much this guy believes in humanity and in the world, and sometimes I lose sight of that, and so to sing these songs again has really buoyed my spirit, and it's been a great privilege and joy. Now, he wants me to sing some of my songs, okay? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do two numbers for you tonight. I figured that this first one seemed apt because, as he often writes about the generations passing on, this is a sort of song that I have also written about generations, maybe not our specific Ebert generations, but just the generations of man itself. This is a song called Road to Canaan. Nice to see you all. Oh, can't you hear the sound that pulled us up from being down when we were younger men, right when we needed it? When we learned the ground was something slightly more profound, it would not bend to us if we would not bend to it. Oh, and walking on the footsteps that the elders left behind, to that land of milk and honey beyond the horizon line, where the children all are dancing and the weather's always fine. I'll be lucky if I get there in the span of this lifetime, 'cause it's a long, long road to Canaan, but I must walk there like my dad. And if I find myself complaining, then I'll sit down and be glad. Oh, well, the road treats me the way my older brother did. A babe was I, and he beat me down like I'm a piece of shit. And then like a phoenix rising from way deep inside the ash, he flew and pulled me up right when I needed it. Oh, and won't you lend a hand just like the good Samaritan on this rocky road that we all must walk upon? And I'll carry on my back what you cannot fit in your pack. And when the night is cold and black, we'll sing this song, that it's a long, long road to Canaan, but we must walk there like our dad. And when we find ourselves complaining, then we must sit down and be glad. Yes, it's a long, long road to Canaan, but we must walk there just like our dad. And when we find ourselves complaining, then we must sit down and be glad. It's a long, long road to Canaan. It will break you and make you sad. But when we find our courage waning, then we must think back on our dad. Thank you. You guys can all still hear me. It's very quiet. I'm going to walk on over here and do one at the piano. I can interpret it for you. That's okay. Here I am. Hello, hello. Hi, friends. Now I'm just going to do something totally different. The human condition is such that when you are alive, you think about dying. And the sad admission of fact that when you start to thrive, you think about crying. We've made some religions to promise us that when we die, we soon will be flying. On the one condition that during the time we're alive, we will always be tithing. Burning in my chest is a painful thought that lives inside my head. Plucked from my mother's breast to go and face the world with just a thin understanding of this vague demanding human condition that tangles the thoughts in our heads between love and longing. In the position of living what we feel is righteously when we are wronging. And then the addition of greed and of lust and of hunger, the pinging and ponging of our own rendition of moral and ethical quandaries, singing and songing. So won't you rest your head on the pillow for which our fathers bled? Oh, but dream ye not of dread, but of sugar plums and puppy dogs, both mutts and thoroughbred. And won't you dry your eyes on the hanky from the pocket of this man who told you lies? How can you disguise this human condition when someone can say something one way but mean it another? A man on a mission as Cain was on that fateful day that he killed his brother. And the predilection to hate someone based on the sight of their skin and its color, or the affliction of sadness that happens just after you become a mother, is the human condition. Oh yes, it's down inside of your bones. You really need to be exploring, but you want to go home. Is the human condition. Oh yes, it's down inside of your soul. You feel like you're stagnant when you know you're on a roll. Suicide, genocide, matricide, patricide, homicide, pesticide, infanticide, regicide, torridide, lupicide, Bonnie Clyde, vulpicide, step inside of the day. We got sacrifice, holy rites, purple rice, sleepless nights, paradise, dirty lies, undersized, lycrotides, FBI's, Jesus Christ, kryptonites, blacks and whites, not that much left to say. Everybody sing along, come on. Oh, we got suicide, genocide, matricide, patricide, homicide, pesticide, infanticide, regicide, torridide, lupicide, bonnicide, vulpicide, step inside of the day. We got sacrifice, holy rites, purple rice, sleepless nights, paradise, dirty lies, and undersized, lycrotides, FBI's, Jesus Christ, kryptonites, blacks and whites, not that much left to say. It's the human condition. Oh yes, it's down inside of your bones. You really need a hug from mother, but you want to be left alone. It's the human condition. Oh yeah, the human condition. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. You live in glass houses, you shouldn't throw stones when the going gets tough. The tough get going, beauty is in the eye of the beholden. One man's trash is another man's treasure. If you're a chooser, then you can't beg. We're together in that we are all alone. The human condition. Well, welcome home. Thank you. It's just like Dr. Barry. Same stuff. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Woo.
When your moment comes.
Oh, great.
So you might have got a little bit of Broadway in that last one, you think? So I hope you're having as much fun as we are. Appreciate you coming out. It feels so good to have some folks in this room. And yeah, it's just a joy for us to get to play with you. This is a song called When Your Moment Comes. I'm in line, I'm letting go, fear this time, leaving the boundaries I thought were mine. Through the eyes of a child, I can see my spirit running wild. Throw my arms in the air as I cross the finish line. There's no looking down once you reach the edge and still hear the sound calling your soul, spread its wings and fly. And there's no turning back once you jump the track, find a lighter road to follow. You must answer the question in your own time. Will you be ready when your moment comes? Will you step in the light and let yourself shine? When your moment comes, let yourself shine. Let yourself shine. think is real is not what it seems. And we live in the shadows of what we could be. But when we slow down, you can hear the sound, the one vibration that's made from you and me. So with lifting the veil, we are being born, setting sail beyond the horizon of what we could see. We are trusting our guides when they tell our hearts open wide to let the words go and just feel this energy. Will you be ready when your moment comes? Will you step in the light and let yourself shine? When your moment comes, let yourself shine. Let yourself shine. When your moment comes, when your moment comes, when your moment comes. Yeah. The doctor, Ken Raudenstrauss, over there on the piano.
Yeah.
He's the reason we're all here.
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun tonight. Having a blast. Are you all having a blast? Whoa. What a joyful, joyful evening. Thank you again so much for being here. I want to acknowledge that our wisdom keepers are here tonight. They're sitting together over here and over here. Let's acknowledge our wisdom keepers. What a joy to have you all here. Thank you for being here this evening with us. And we want you to know that we're about to take an offering this evening. Our ushers are going to pass baskets, and you can give by texting to give. The information's on the screen. You can also go to the website and give. And there are also containers out in the lobby if you prefer to give that way. We want you to know that in honor of all the wonderful years that Dr. Barry has served our community and specifically helped to uplift and grow our youth programs, that the offering this evening is going to benefit our youth department. Yes. Yes. Thank you for all of your wonderful service and growth and expansion of our kids, and that kid right there, and all sorts of wonderful children all over the world. And so tonight, if you give until 9 p.m., because some of you who text to give, you won't be able to give tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., but anything that comes in through any of our websites or texting till 9 p.m. tonight, we will count and put towards that love offering for the youth department. So thank you so much for your generosity, and I invite you now to join me in anchoring yourself in the joyful awareness of the abundant flow of good that pours forth, and let us affirm together as we give this gift. Please say after me, this gift I give is God in action. I live in abundance. I circulate abundance. I am blessed, and I am a blessing. Thank you, life. And so it is.
All right, well, I want to thank you again for coming. We got one more song for you, and you know, every church, every religion has their sacred hymns, and this is one of ours, and so we hope that you will join in. Thank you again for coming. In the morning, that's when the voices start. Don't take long before they've run from your head right to your heart. We got fears about the future, regrets about the past, and stuff we're not sure where it's from, but it's coming on fast. We're all thinking stuff together, but feeling all alone. And we're making up this movie, our own motion picture show. When you walk out in the world each day, it's a battle for your mind. Some folks want your money, some folks want your time, and they all want your attention, and they get it how they can. stay. And if we don't pay attention, we'll waste our lives away. That's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
That's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
That's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
That's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
That's what we're thinking about.
That's painting the scenes of our life.
Well, there's some folks thinking scarcity is not enough to go around. Other folks thinking we can all be fed, the solutions can be found. But we're bunkered in high-walled camps, left and right it seems. And there's not much time for talking when everybody screams. Every new election, we reach another low. But unless we work together, where do we think we'll go? Well, we used to have Walter Cronkite for a half hour every day. Now it's 24/7 red alert. News folks won't go away. And they plant those pictures in our minds like a billion nasty weeds, till it makes it hard for us to find some place to plant our seeds. Might just be the off switch is the best control of all. 'Cause there ain't no TV hero gonna catch you when you fall. It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
That's painting the scenes of our life.
Take it round. About revenge, an eye for every eye, rob low. It's all about getting even, settling up before you die. Some folks think forgiveness, the hard road to the heart, is the only way we'll get there. Now's the time to start, and we all make up our own minds which way we're gonna go. There's some things they tell you to believe, other things you just know. We got a big investment in war is the only way. Lots of people thinking that that's the truth today, that the world is just a sandbox, a game of push and shove. Other folks thinking that there is no power greater than love, and we were not left alone here to wait for peace to come. We've been given all the tools we need. Let's start using some. It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
That's painting the scenes of our lives.
Sing it, church. Let me hear you. Come on. It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
What we're thinking about.
It's what we're thinking about.
That's painting the scenes of our lives.
It's what we're
Thinking about. That's painting the scenes of our lives.
Oh, yeah. It's what we're
Thinking about. That's painting the scenes of our lives.
Thank you all for coming. We love you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. We'll be out in the lobby.
Dr. Barry Ebert! It really is because you're such a wonderful, loving, talented man that we're all here and that this musical night was possible. Thank you so much, Dr. Barry. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And thank you to the band, to Ernie, to Gabe, to Tom, to Jennifer. to our production team for getting such beautiful camera shots so those of you online could see what's going on here at Mile High Church, because there's lots going on here at Mile High Church. Next Wednesday night, we'll be right back here. Reverend Jackie Harris will be speaking, so we hope you'll come back here for another Wednesday Night Live. If you haven't had a chance to look at your email yet and you were planning to come see Matt Kahn this Friday night, unfortunately, he is not feeling well, and we've had to postpone his event to July 8th. So you've got an email at home if you had tickets for Friday night. Take a look at that. And Dr. Barry will be in the lobby, not only to greet you, but he does have music out there. His music is available to take home. So take home some of his music and give him a hug and say hello. Thanks so much for being here. Have a great rest of your week.
I was saying